Hello and welcome. We are right now getting ready to start the round one of the playoffs. It's going to be MRH versus SWH Mustangs. So we are currently ninth seed. SWH Mustangs are eighth seed. So it is going to be a good match with lots of excitement here. Whoever wins this round goes on to the next round in the playoffs. And yeah, so. Right. Trying to get a few things figured out here with my stream. So sorry, I apologize that it keeps going in and out. There we go. All right. Cool. So, yes, so this is week 8 of the season here. We've gone through 7 weeks of Rainbow Six. I think we're currently 4 and 3, which I think is where the Mustangs are as well. They may be 5 and 2, but I'm not quite sure. Um, so it's been a very competitive season with some really strong wins from us, and then some really close games and some close losses. And the coolest thing I've been seeing here is just people coming together, my team coming together, and just really doing some cool stuff, helping each other out. So yeah, so we'll be starting here in a second, waiting for maps and bands. So stay tuned. Okay. So, yep. So teams are currently looking at map bands, trying to get themselves set up for here to figure out which map we're going to play on. As soon as that happens, we'll get into the lobby and we will be starting our game. So, yeah. So, yep. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a second. All right, well, I just got a party invite, so we should be jumping into it in a second. There we go. All right. Oh, we got 4. Okay, so looks like we're jumping in here. All right. We are seeing SWH Mustangs on the left side, and we see MRH on the orange team side. Well, hold on. Looks like they're still getting themselves set up here. So. Okay, well, it looks like we are about ready to go here. So. Yeah, where's my chat at? Ducks. I'm not seeing my chat. So, all right, well, we'll just go. Oh, there's the chat. Okay. All right, there we go. So, looks like we are playing Cafe. So basically how this game's going to work, we're playing to a best of 13. The first team to 7 wins is going to be the winner. One team, the blue team here, in this case the SWH Mustangs, will be starting on the attacker side. So they're going to be trying to get into the map and plant a bomb. And on the defender side, the orange team side, we're going to have MRH, and they're going to be trying to hold their positions and run out the clock and prevent the Mustangs from getting in there. So, looks like we should be starting here in a second. Sorry again for all the back and forward. We're just trying to. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So, just waiting on them to start the game here, and we should be getting going here in a second. So, thank you guys all for joining us. I know we got some Mustangs players, our principals and staff there, and I know we got some MRH parents. So, good luck to both teams. Really, I know I'm really proud of my kiddos for this season, and I'm sure you guys are really proud of your kids this season as well. All right, let's get into it. So, Cafe, first to 7 wins will win this round, and of course it is a best of 3. So this will be a pretty long game here. All right, we're going to be going through a series of bans on different agents, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize. I am not very knowledgeable about this game, so I'm going to be doing my best to try and help you out, guys. But it looks like we are not going to see any Blackbeard here in this game, and then. We see a ban on Dukabe. So if you are joining us, just really want to thank you guys for coming out. It's really fun to be at some of these events where we're seeing the playoffs, seeing the kids competing at the highest level. But it's just been such a really awesome experience being an esports coach and getting to see teams, my kids learn how to collaborate, learn to work with each other, learn how to manage their disappointment whenever things don't go well, and celebrate each other whenever things are going really well. Seeing a ban on Warden there. And so a lot of people have this perspective of esports of like toxic gamers thinking about a kid sitting in the room just yelling at people or being rude, but it's really not what it is. Whenever you put an adult coach over there that really cares about them, and that's what you're going to be seeing here. Is that these kids really enjoy being with each other. It's a big community they're making, and kind of redefining what it means to be an online gamer. And that's kind of our goal here in Missouri Esports, is to work on that one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And yeah, so we're going to be jumping real quick into it. So I'm going to be perspecting. Why am I not? There we go. All right. So I'll be prospecting here from the MRH side, just because that's what the rules kind of required me to do. Right now you can see the Mustangs are right now running around the space trying to get information on what MRH is doing, and MRH at this time is currently trying to set up traps, set up defenses to get themselves ready for the Mustangs coming in. So yeah, we are running on a 5-minute delay. There is some huge advantage if you could see this live. So we definitely don't want to give either team an advantage on what's going on. So yeah. So yeah. Coach from Mustangs, if you're watching, I sent you a Discord message. See if I could do a little bit more with that, but just let me know. This is also fine as well. So. So you can see right now that the Mustangs are sneaking around the building, trying to find a way in, an entrance. At the same time, they're being very careful to look for where MRH might be, to see if they can get some picks. So.
Changing mags.
All right. So now we know they are above us because they just broke the wall above Kliwa. And
mine active and ready.
Okay. See, defenders kind of just waiting here for the Mustangs to make a move. Mustangs waiting for MRH to make a mistake and be vulnerable. Oh man. Brothers bracelet right here, trying to take that corner, trying to see if they can catch somebody. Still all 5. Like, this is a very patient case. Oh, and there's our first one. Siege takes down Hudcombe. And I Love Uzi has taken down Siege. But then we see Siege taking down Brogue's bracelet, and I Love Uzi. It is now a 3v2 as Mimi Mux Wolf takes down one of those. All right, we are now seeing what really appears to be I think a 2v2. Siege 4835 is almost down. Oh, and we are currently on them. So, all right. So 40 seconds here. All right, Siege is down. You see, oh, another good kill there by Wolf, and we see it is a 2v1 here. Kyle, OTX Kyle, being the only one left. Flashbang. OTX looks like he might be trying to push. Oh, and Wolf takes him out. Round 1 goes to MRH. What a well-played match there by both teams. All right, getting ready to jump into round 2 here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So again, you can see that they've got 40 seconds here to set up the base to prevent the Mustangs from being able to get in, while the Mustangs are scouting around with their little robots. They're trying to find all the things they can, all the information they can get to inform their push onto MRH. So 15 seconds left for their setup. What a patient last round. Both teams just playing very careful, trying to take advantage of everything they can. All right.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
All right, and we are starting here. 3 minutes for Mustangs to push in here and take the bomb. Though, honestly, I do not see the bomb being the deciding factor very often. It is normally losing all your players. So.
Setting C4.
Activated tracks. Track stingers in play. Setting a mine. Track stingers active. Time to rinse it in.
Attackers have
Oh,
dropped
looks
the
like
bomb.
they're going to be pushing in right there by Bogus Bracelet. Bogus Bracelet takes some defense or takes some cover. Oh, and we see I Love Uzi taking a wonderful, great first angle there to take out the first player there, OTX1. And Siege goes down. It is now a 3v5 here for the Mustangs. They're gonna have to get a couple picks in order for them to be able to come back here. Really gotta trust your. Oh, excellent kill there by I Love Uzi.
Attackers recover.
I Love Uzi going down to Siege, but doing quite a bit of damage there before.
Attackers dropped the
Oh, and Siege takes down Siege. Oh, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate, but he does get a kill on Kliwa, so that will be helpful in at least a little bit. Now it's a 3v1, so one more Mustang left, and he is very, very hurt. Oh, and I was actually spectating. I'm not a fan of this the spectating here in R6. All right, and I just got permission from the coach on the other team, so I will go ahead and start spectating both teams so you guys can see kind of everything that's kind of going on here. So, all right. All right, Jesse Freeman joining in. Let's Go Heights. I guess that must be SWH. Thanks for jumping in, supporting your team. All right, so yeah, so I'm going to be giving you guys kind of a big overview now that I've gotten permission to do that from the other coach, so you guys can see what's going on. Again, this is on a 5-minute delay because the spectating system in here can give out a lot of information. So I just don't want either team to have a victory. I just want that fair play. So anyway, you can see right now we have. Here, let's take a look from the Mustang side. You can see them wandering around here trying to find some information out about MRH. And you can see also on the map MRH running around trying to set up their defenses. So, and we start round 3. So let's go ahead and, how do I go to, there we go. So here's a big overview. So you can kind of see MRH is kind of setting up their whole, their defenses up here, while you see the Mustangs making a 3-man push over here. Where is the rest of the Mustangs at? Are they doing a split push? They are. That is so awesome. So they're going to be trying to come in from multiple angles to distract and create chaos and hopefully take out a couple of MRH people. MRH, on the other hand, is hoping to hold a couple angles and prevent that. So let's jump back into first person. Oh, and we saw our first person go down. Hud Combi getting a kill on OTX1. The Mustangs trying to position themselves around the map, and we see I Love Uzi going down. Siege 4831 with a solid kill there on I Love Uzi. You can see that robot coming in trying to get a little bit of information. Gosh, it's a little chaotic here if you don't play this game, which I don't, so it is very chaotic here. So You can see Mustangs kind of sneaking around, trying to find an angle, trying to find somebody looking the wrong way. Ooh, HUD Company with the double kill. Kyle goes down. It is now a 4v3. Here. Oh, and now we know where... Oh, wow. Must have known where he was going from, and got that one. So Mimiax, Kliwa. So let's take a look here from Siege. Oh, peeks in, gets a kill on Mims Wolf. What a play right there. What's nice shooting right there. Oh, and a kill on Bogus Bracelet. It is now a 2v2. Siege 4835 has set this one back up. Oh, but he's getting shot at. HUD Combi quad kill. Can he get the ace? He cannot as Siege. Oh, what a game right there. HUD Combi got 4 kills. Comes down for the last one. Getting a little too aggressive. And Siege takes him out, but it looks like MRH is able to finish that one off. So it is now 0-3 for MRH. What an exciting match there for that one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
New feed active. Regulating check.
All right, so we're jumping in here to round 4. Again, you can see MRH trying to set things up, and you can see the Mustangs kind of snooping around trying to find some information. It's a cool little part to start this game. Just
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
oh, look, sneaks past him. What a good play there.
Attackers are moving
All right.
to defuse the bomb.
So we're at 3 minutes left here. We can see Wolf kind of looking around. Everybody's setting up for the push. So let's take an overview look, see what both teams are trying to do. So we can see a couple angles here from MRH, just trying to find them coming up, and we see the Mustangs looking for some opportunities. Siege and HUD Combi taking shots at each other. Let's take a little bit more on that one. Siege 4832 is snooping around, trying to find out where MRH is setting up. All right. Bogus Bracelet and some bad position here. Already pretty hurt. About halfway through the time. Oh, it looks like we're going to see a move here from Mustangs, and they do! Getting 1 down, 2 down. It's now a 5v3. What a play there by Siege 4831 to move in there and take out 2 MRH defenders. All right, but he is badly hurt, and we see Siege 4832 go down now. Juan taking out Kliwa. It is now a 4v2. Not looking good for MRH. Oh, but Juan goes down now. It's 3v2.
Setting Selma.
Let's take a look over here at I Love Uzi and HUD Combi gets another kill. He is just playing out of his mind right now. Oh, another one. Whoa. What a set of plays there from HUD Combi to come up and clutch that up. Taking it from a 4d2 down to a win. Climbing back from the depths of despair there. That was a really good play there by HUD Combi. But Siege 4831 taking out a couple players early was really awesome. It just could not capitalize on that momentum to finish off the MRH team.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, so we see Mustang scouting here, trying to find out what's going on. So for the Heights people in the chat, I'd love to know what other games you guys are doing. I wanted to ask your coach, but we didn't have much time before the game started. So our biggest game is Smash Brothers. We got quite a number of kids who play that one. We do have a Rocket League team. I got a middle school team I think is gonna take state this year. So
10 seconds insertion.
and then we've had some Overwatch teams. We're really excited about Marvel. The new Marvel game that's come out as well.
Attackers are
That's gonna
heading
be a
out to
good one.
defuse a bomb.
All right, jumping here into round 5. Let's go ahead and take an overview look, see what both teams are doing. We see MRH set up around the bomb, and we see the Mustangs pushing in from that side over there. Right now, scouting around, trying to find out where MRH is. All this information providing some valuable insight into the best way to push in and take out MRH. So, because if they know where you're hiding, they can come get you. So. All right, Siege 4831. Been dominant this round so far. Trying to find an MRH, and he does. Klewa is down as Siege 4831 takes that first blood in round 5. And now we see Mustangs pushing in from, looks like the second floor. You can see they stepped on a trap there, trying to get in. Bogus Bracelet is stunned as everything kind of falls down around him. Tries to find a safer angle to take people. Looks like Mustangs are playing up above. That's his own team. All right, so we see 4v3 now here. A distinct advantage. Oh, Juan goes down to Bogus Bracelet. Can somebody get that pick on him? Nope. Looks like he is going to get out of that just fine. Wow. Oh, we see Siege starting to push in. Gets a kill on Minwolf. While Siege 4832 goes down to I Love Uzi. Now we see a 2v2. As both teams are holding position. Oh, a flashbang. Bogus Bracelet is stunned. Does get that kill. Gets a double kill. Oh man, that was such an excellent play there from the Mustangs. You can see right there they set up a crossfire, preparing to take out Bogus Bracelet from both sides. Just ended up that Bogus was able to come out of that, but definitely should not have. So well played. Well, good teamwork there from the Mustangs. Okay. As we go in here into round 6.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
See them shooting out some of that so that way they have an area to shoot from. All right, and we see the round starting here.
Defuse a bomb.
We can see the Mustangs pushing in here, all from the west side, while we see MRH is setting things up. All right, Mustangs making an aggressive push here up to the second floor. Let's see how that plays out for them. So we're going to spectate for Siege 4831. Been a lot of fun to watch here. This one with some really great plays. You can see MRH just holding some various angles, trying to find a good pick on people. Yeah. Right now you see the shooting, but mostly the shooting there is for the point of trying to create some unexpected ways to get in and see what's going on from the defender side. See, they got a good view there. Mimi Wolf taking out Siege 4831. Oh, and that is going to be a huge play. Juan goes down to Mimi Wolf now. Let's take a look here at Mimi Wolf. He is cleaning up here. We can see another Mustang player getting ready to push in there against him. Camera. Figuring out where he's at.
Loading mag!
We see Mimi Wolf, triple kill. Alright, we see, oh, Siege 4832 goes down. It is now just Siege 4835. Let's see what he can do here. He takes out one. Hurt pretty bad. Oh, and goes down to I Love Uzi. MRH wins round 6 here. You know, I just realized Let's Go Heights might be actually my team. Maplewood Richmond Heights, so. Thank you, Jesse Freeman, for being here. We appreciate you. All right. All right, we're jumping into round 7. So this will be the last round in this sort of format. As blue team is going to be... Oh, it is. All right, so we're switching now. So we're going to see the Mustangs are now on defense, while MRH is going to be on attack. So one more win here from MRH. And they're going to win this round, but it is a best of 3. So the Mustangs will have another opportunity to come back and see what they can do. So jumping in here, let's take a look at the Mustangs setting up their
New camera feed up and running.
their base, creating a couple different peaks for them to be able to see the opponents, and getting a camera here and there so that way they can safely scan. While we see MRH here is going to be scooting around the place trying to figure out the best way to approach
10 seconds left before insertion.
the Mustangs.
Now you see me? Now you
5 seconds to insertion.
And there we go.
Attackers are
We are going
heading
to be
out
starting
to
this
the
one.
bomb.
So you see MRH is pushing in here from the south.
All reinforcements are deployed! Swapping mags!
And we're going to see the Mustangs trying to hold them off. So let's see how this kind of goes here. So MRH pushing around, trying to find an opening to get in. While we see the Mustangs trying to set up some angles to be able to take them out when they do. So.
Window shield setup is ready. Setting C4!
Oh, Klewa's down. Good kill there from Siege 4831, but Siege is very, very hurt right now. Gets a little healing from Juan, and he's just fine now. It is now a 5v4, a distinct advantage for the Mustangs. Comey's scouting around, trying to find an entrance or a weakness here on Mustang's part. Juan trying to shoot for the wall, hoping for a little bit of luck. We got 1 minute left here in round 7. MRH is going to have to make a push. Let's see, take a look from the overview.
Changing mags!
See the Mustangs doing a good job holding the angles. 5v4. And now we see Siege go down. It is a 4v4. Nope, Siege is back up. Just cannot kill Siege 4831. 30 seconds left. I Love Uzi's taken out by Siege 4831. And then, all right, first kill on the Mustangs as Juan goes down. It is now a 4v2 with 20 seconds left. MRH does not have much time left. They're going to have to push in, but they are not able to as some excellent defense here from the Mustangs to win that first round. So the Mustangs taking their first round as we go into round 8. So that was a very well played match, but it is going to be very hard for them to come back and win this one, being down 5 rounds, or being down 1 round away from losing the match. So, but if they keep playing like that, definitely can. Could be anybody's game.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, seeing the Mustangs putting up some defenses here, while we see MRH trying to scout
Attackers have
around.
located a bomb.
Initiating jammer. Device activated.
Oh, and a nice kill on the camera there by Siege 4832.
5 seconds left before insertion.
A couple more
Attacker's
cameras left
objective
here
is to
for
defuse a bomb.
MRH. All right, and we're going to start round 8 here.
Loading new mag.
Take a look at the overview here. You see MRH pushing in from the south side.
Let's call some
Except for Hudcumby, who is going to be pushing in by himself.
Steel brained. Deploying drone.
Swapping mags! Ratero's gone quiet!
The Mustangs taking some strong corners there. MRH trying to find any sort of advantage here. Throws the flashbang before moving, giving them a bit of a safe harbor. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. That is...
Cookie set.
Hudcumby.
Boogie down.
Wow, just a minute and 40 or minute 40 seconds in the game and no kills yet.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oh, Bogus drops Siege 4832, and we see our first kill here from MRH. Wow, and they're just all right next to each other too.
Loading new mag.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Reloading.
Mimi Wolf with some great angles right there. Bogus Bracelet getting a second kill.
Reload!
Goes up above to shoot down the electricity there.
Reload!
Cleveland takes down Siege, but Siege 4831.
Deploying nitro!
Wow, throws out a bomb there to take out Clewa. What a play there by Siege 4831. Making this a 2v2 now.
10 seconds left.
But 4831 is very
Attackers
injured.
bomb diffuser. 5 seconds to go.
Siege goes down, and the attackers win, and that is going to be Game 1 going to MRH. Wow, what a well-played game there by both sides. Definitely came down to MRH's favor there, but it was very close. A lot of those matches. So, looking forward to seeing what Game 2 looks like. Yeah, you can see right now some the post screen right there. Siege 4831 taking 12 kills this game. Interesting. And oh yeah, I'm back in the match making. Okay. So cool. All right, we're getting set up here. I think there are some map bans, and then they will be jumping into game number 2. And it's a best of 3. So if MRH wins this one, they're going to move on to the next round of playoffs. But if Mustangs win, we will be going into a game 3 to determine it. So it's all going to come down to here. So be back in a second. All right, looks like we're all leaving the match. I'm going to stay in here until my kids tell me what to do because I'm pretty new to this one, so. All right, well, I'm the only one left in here, so I'm going to go ahead and leave as well. Okay. And I will, screen's going to go blank here real quick. I'm just going to check in and make sure we're getting into the next round. Oh, I got invited, so let's jump into that one. Gosh, I am struggling with this. Alright, jumping into game 2 here. And again, with permission from the Mustangs, I am streaming the whole game here, so that way the Mustangs and the MRH teams can kind of both see what's going on. I'm also going to apologize because I am pretty new to this game, so I'm kind of learning things as I'm going. But let's go ahead and start off with the banning phase as we see Orange Time, which I believe is MRH. I didn't get a chance to look at the teams too well. Banning their first player, which will be Blackbeard again. Blackbeard is not available for play this game. See a ban on Dukabi. All right, Cade is now banned for this game. All right. While we're looking at our last ban, again, just this is round 1 of the playoffs for Generation Esports R6 League. We are seeing MRH Blue Devils versus the SWH Mustangs. Both teams having a great season, really fighting hard all season to try and we see a friend ban, to push themselves to the limit, working on teamwork, working on collaboration, practice, supporting your teammates, helping point out each other's strengths and looking for ways to help each other overcome their own individual weaknesses. It's so awesome to see kids grow all the time, and I'm just glad I get to do it through esports. This is a really cool opportunity for me. So, and really cool opportunity for our kids as we go into the second game of our
Attackers need to locate
round
and
1
defuse
playoffs.
bombs.
All right, and we are going to see. It looks like the Mustangs are going to be on defense here. Taking a look. We see Siege setting up a couple windows. So 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy the view. Camera in position.
MRH scanning around trying to find some information.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Dropping mag.
Right, see a push in here from MRH. While on the other side we are seeing, sorry about that, Mustangs set up for that. Ooh, this looks really good. Let's jump in and see some Siege 4831. As we see a lot of MRH players around him right now. Everybody taking their time, pushing in slowly.
Bomb located by attackers.
Looks like HUD Company's going to be coming in from the ceiling. Ooh, well-placed Claymore there.
Activating adrenaline surge.
Taking a look there. Looks like Wolf has taken some damage. Oh, and Hub Company taking down Siege 4831 right there. Bogus Bracelet pushing in. Let's see if we can find him.
Charge. Stay clear.
Loading ammo.
Ooh, and a good kill there by Bogus Bracelet on Juan. Kyle blinded. Looking around. Thankfully not pushed on there, so he's able to stay alive. Siege 4835 looks like they're in trouble.
Swapping mag.
Siege 4832 taking out Bogus Bracelet now. And we see a 4v3.
Attackers activating.
Oh, we see the bomb push. Oh, Siege pushes out and gets dropped. We see Klewa holding a big angle here. Down to Siege 4832. What can he do? Let's see. He's got 30 seconds. Oh, and it goes down to Klewa as well. And round 1 is going to go to MRH.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right. Bogus Bracelet getting some good scouting here.
Before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All right, let's take a look here from the overview. Kind of see what's going on. We see MRH pushing in, Bogus Bracelet's pushing in from the south, while Clewa is pushing in from the east, as the other 3 MRH are pushing in from the north. A lot of different angles here. Okay. Let's see how they try and get in.
Swapping.
All right, push in there from Mimi Wolf. Ooh, Juan holding that angle as oh, but he is holding the opposite angle. Oh, Juan hears him and has turned around. Let's take a look at Juan here and see how he responds to 2 MRH people pushing from the north.
Bomb located by attackers.
Juan's in a pickle. He's got a shield there. It's going to be... Oh, and he's getting shot. Juan is down by Clewa.
Wait, felony. Reloading.
But we also at the same time saw Bogus Bracelet go down as well.
Felony off the ground.
Hudkomi takes down Surge, but Siege takes down Clewa. Ooh.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Let's take a look at this one. Good kill there from 4832. Gets healed up, and now we see a 3-2 advantage for... Takes down Mimi Wolf 2. Siege 4832 is on a killing spree here. I Love Uzi is the only one left. Let's take a look from there. But he looks like he's taken a lot of damage. How will I Love Uzi come back on this one? And everybody knows where he's at, too, because he's making a lot of noise. Oh, and there we see Kyle taking down I Love Uzi, and is 1-1 now. Excellent play there by Kyle to take advantage of that and win that round. All right, we go into round 3. It is currently tied up 1-1.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right, jumping in to round 3. So over the course of the last couple weeks, it has been interesting to see just how much communication is so important for this game. So you have to trust that your teammates are in the spot that they need to be in. People need to be able to react, both to
Attackers have located a bomb.
to what your teammates are telling you, but also to just kind of know and just trust and know where your other teammates are as well. So, yeah, a lot of good information there from Hudkomi, and we see MRH pushing in as the Mustangs are trying to hold position. We see it a lot right here by Juan, so let's go ahead and take a look at Juan. Alright, looks like they have moved away. We see... Clewa now in. Let's take a look at Clewa. So, ooh, found two people there. Lots of really good information. Can they capitalize on this?
Giving them a shot. Disabling electronics. Time to make it.
Mimi Wolf taking down Juan. Oh, look at this angle here from Bogus Bracelet. Siege 4831 was just trapped by MRH. And now they're pushing in. But we see Kyle taking a really nice angle here. Let's take a look at Kyle and see how he plays this.
Deploying nitro.
Oh, gets a kill off that one. Mimi Wolf. Well played there by Kyle. Shooting into there. Bogus Bracelet taking down Siege. Now it is a 4v2. 4v1. MRH taking out the last player. What a well-played match there by MRH. But well done by the Mustangs there to get that bomb and try and capitalize. But all right. 2-1 for MRH.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
New camera feed up and running.
All right.
Loading bomb.
It's so interesting to just kind of watch and see some of these things. They look really confusing if you haven't played the game before, which is me. But it's cool the strategy that they use to kind of set themselves up.
10 seconds left before insertion.
There's a lot that goes into before the game starts, just to
5 seconds to go.
what angles do I want to be able to shoot from, because any angle I create is an angle my opponent can use. And how do I want to set up my obstacles and barriers so that way I have the best opportunity for success. Ooh, look at that angle right there from Siege 4835. Let's take a look at that one. He's 9. Oh, all right. He looks like he had a really good angle here. So, oh, we see a big push here from Bogus Bracelet. That's an electrified door, though, so he is not going to be able to get through it very easily. Clewa taking down Siege 4831. Looks like 4832 is in some tough position. Part of that is just making noise, too, to create a distraction as well. Look at that. Siege and Clewa just inches apart from each other. Is he going to catch Mustangs? Siege 4835 has got quite a few people around him. What is he going to do here as we have a 4v4? HUD Combi has gone down. I don't see that one happening. I love Uzi taking a lot of damage there through the wall. Ooh, Siege 4835. Juan taking down Bogus Bracelet, and now we see a 4v3 here in Mustang's favor. But Siege is almost dead. Oh, Juan is almost dead. But they do have Kyle there who can heal them up. And here we see Siege is back up to full health. Ooh, Kyle with a good kill there on Uzi, making this a 4v2. A 4v1. Mimi Wolf, the only one that's left. How is he going to pull this one back out? It does not look good for Mimi Wolf. And Mimi Wolf goes down. It looks like Mustangs take round 2. All right, it is tied 2-2. We're going into round 5.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Right. See MRH scattered around. Looks like it's going to be in the basement this time.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Right. All right, so we see MRH pushing in from multiple angles. Seeing as they're going to have to get in the bottom. Looks like a really hard angle to take here, the basement. You got the stairs you can come down. You got that stair right there, but they both lead to the same place, so they're pretty easy to defend. And then you have this this entrance right here. And then, of course, you can always come in from above. So, yeah, let's see what we do here.
Signal disrupted.
Kliwa taking some shots.
Drone active.
Oh my gosh, that kill. See, like a pixel of his head right there. And Siege 4831 goes down as Kliwa runs by that mine right there. He knows he's going to have to be careful there. Oh, and another one down. Let's switch to our overview and see what's going on here. So, 3 people left from MRH. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Kyle here, as he is kind of trapped in the corner. But if you look over here, you can see Mimi Wolf trying to peek him, trying to wait for him to kind of show up. Oh, what's going to happen here? Siege goes down. Kyle turns around. Oh, and look at that. We see... Oh, Siege goes down. It is just Kyle left. Oh, my gosh. This does not look good for him. All 5 MRH players. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. So, MRH takes round 5. And now we're going to go into round 6 here. This will be the last round of MRH on attack and Mustangs on defend. And then we'll switch up and they will have the opposite roles.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
All
as they
right.
can.
Last round in this current setup where we have attack and defend. Let's take a look, see what both teams are doing here. Looks like another one here in the basement.
10 seconds to insertion.
Calibrating air compression. All set.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Right. So MRH is making their way in, looking for a spot. And we see
Attackers have located a bomb.
the Mustangs setting themselves up for repelling this attack. Ooh, a nice kill there by Siege 4831 on I Love Uzi. Looking for another angle. Oh, takes out Mimi Wolf. Avoids the flashbang. 2 solid kills there, and we see a 5v3 here for Mustangs. Does not look good for MRH.
Boogie's ready to shred. All over your go!
Let's take a look at the overview here. We see Hudcomi pushing in from over there. Where is Bogus Bracelet? Pushing, looking for something up top. Let's take a look, see if we can find it. Ooh, takes down Siege, but takes a lot of damage in the process. Now it is a... Ooh, Quila takes someone, but Juan takes down Quila. It is 2v4 here. Oh, no, it doesn't look like Quila took down anyone.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Juan drops down Hokomi, and it is a 4v1 with Bogus Bracelet at half health, and Bogus goes down to Siege 4832. An even 3-3 split in the first half as we switch over to the second. So we'll see MRH on defense now, and we will see the Mustangs on attack.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right. See Siege pushing in, looking for some information. It's so fascinating to me to watch them set up these rooms and yeah.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
4831 losing their camera.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
Proximity alarm deployed.
Attackers' objective
All
is
right,
to defuse
let's
the
take a
bomb.
look here. So we see 2 Mustangs approaching from the east. Oh, Juan goes down immediately. Wow, that was unexpected there. Let's see what kind of angle here Clewo was holding to do that. Oh, look at that, getting some of those, and takes another one down. 5-3 here. Huge advantage for MRH. Just getting some of those peaks underneath the wall was just huge there. Let's go big view and see where everybody else is. Siege 4832 coming from the top. Siege 4831 with a good kill on Uzi, making it 4-3. Still an advantage for MRH, but definitely less of an advantage there. Siege 4832 taken down by Mimi Wolf. And now it is a 4v2. Let's switch over to the Mustang perspective and take a look at Siege 4831. Let's see what he can do here to try and bring this back. Takes out a camera. Just swings and fires on that. Oh, and gets a good kill there on Kleewall. We see a 3-2 advantage now. 4831 just being clutch and bringing some of this back. All right, scouting.
Setting up sequential breach.
We see a minute left here in this round. Starting to push in. And Siege 4831 is dropped by Mimi Wolf. We are down to just Siege 4835, and he goes down as well to Bogus Bracelet. And round 7 goes to MRH. We have a 4-3 advantage now for MRH. 3 more, and they win the game. 4 more for the Mustangs, and they force this into a game 3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right, let's switch over to see the Mustangs snoop around, see if they can find out some information on
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
MRH. Siege 4831 picking up a couple players there from MRH.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
10 seconds to insertion.
Deploying ADS.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers' objective is
All right, and we're starting round 8. All right, we see a couple approaching from the north, a couple approaching from the west.
ADS deployed and ready to go. Device activated.
All right. Let's take a look at Kleewah here, see if he can pull off a couple kills here right now. It does not look like he's fishing for him this time.
Starting shock drone.
Siege 4831 taking a couple shots.
Breach charge deployed.
Special lights out. Stay clear. Position device. Activating shock drone. Deploying drone.
All right.
Place device.
Both teams pushing around, trying to find an entrance. Right now, Mustangs is cut off that door by the electricity. No kills yet. We're about halfway through round 1.
Targets detected. Second floor.
Oh, Bogus Bracelet taken down by Siege 4832. And we see a 5-4 advantage here for the Mustangs. Pushes in, taking out down Hub Comey. We see a 3-5 advantage now. Huge advantage for the Mustangs. Firing around the corners, does not find anybody.
Get ready for the breach.
And then we see I Love Uzi go down. It is 2-5. How will MRH come back from this? Just Clelo left. Gets a kill.
attackers activating diffuser.
4 left. And Clelo goes down, and that is going to be round 4, or round 8 to the Mustangs. It is 4-4. What a back-and-forth game here between the Mustangs and MRH. moving in to round 9 here. Are we going to go all 13 rounds here? We just might with how well both teams are playing here. So much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. So.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
All right, round 9 starting. See most of the Mustangs approaching from the east, with Juan approaching from below. Oh, he was using the camera, and he got it taken down. All right, we're seeing Siege start to make his way downstairs. Let's see how he plays this one. Some good angles here being held by MRH. Oh, we see Juan go down. See Siege 4831 go down. It is now a 5v3 in MRH's favor. Not a good position for Klewa. Tries to poke the corner, gets blasted by Siege 4832. And Hub Comey taking down Siege 4832, and we are now at a 4v2. What an awesome play there by Siege to drop that and basically take Klewa, his push out of there. So, all right, let's see what we have left here. We have Kyle and Siege both pushing from this side. Let's take Kyle's perspective so that way we can see how this push goes here. Ooh, and an excellent kill there by Kyle on Mimi Wolf. Mimi Wolf able to get back up. But I know that's something we practice is you don't have to peek all those angles. They have to come to you. And there's 30 seconds left in this round 9. Mustangs are going to have to make a push or they're just going to give up the round here. In order to win this one, all the MRH has to do is just sit where they're at. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds to go.
And we see Siege 483 out taking bogus bracelet, and MRH wins this round. That is my daughter in the background. You can hear screaming. So, yeah, so we go into round 10, 5-4. A very, very close game here for MRH and for the Mustangs. It could go either way. All right, going into round 10.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Loading new magazine!
I always find the robots view a little bit more interesting as they're going through it. So, now this has been our first season here in Generation Esports. Most of the time, we are competing in the Mosif League, which we really love. It's non-profit, run by teachers. It's been a really great experience.
5 seconds.
But I had a lot of kids that wanted to play Rainbow Six, and I always like to try and find ways to get my kids into that.
Attackers
So
are heading out to defuse a bomb.
we've had a lot of fun this season. So all right, let's take a look here, see what teams are doing. Looks like the second floor is where they're defending at from this time. Alright. Trying to get through the electricity. Oh, you can see MRH behind it. That's interesting. Bogus bracelet right there. Oh, continuing to electrify that door as the Mustangs are trying to break through it. So interesting right there. Not letting them through. Mimi Wolf almost down there. I didn't even see what happened. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Ooh, Juan has an interesting position there. Let's take a look at Juan.
Time to ring some ears.
So many explosions, so many gunshots, but no one dead yet. And there goes I Love Uzi. First one to go down, so we see a 5-4 advantage here for MRH. Sorry, for the Mustangs. But Clewa taking down Kyle, and now it is 4v4. But you know that is never enough when, as long as 4831 is still in the game. Check in on him as he peeks some of these corners. Oh my gosh, you can see an MRH player right there where he's scouting, but he just can't see him over the counter right there. So. Oh, Mimi Wolf taking down 4831. No health, but able to make a huge impact there. And we can see, I'm going to go and switch over to, because we see all of, does not get anybody with the grenade there, but Siege 4832, all of Mustangs really pushing from this one angle. Gets dropped. Clewa taking down 2. It is a 3v1 now as Hudkomi takes out Bogus Bracelet by accident. And then we see Hudkomi finishing that one off, giving a 6-4 advantage for the for MRH. We go into round 11, which could be our last round. If MRH wins this one, they win the first round of playoffs. Mustang is going to have to win 3 more in a row and then win round 3. But it definitely have seen some games like that happen before. So don't count them out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right. See some good scouting there by Siege 4832. Trying to find out where they're at.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
And it's funny to watch all those robots kind of just running around trying to find
10 seconds to insertion.
any information they can. So.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
All right, and we are going to be starting round 11. This could be the finale for this Mustang versus MRH matchup. One more round for MRH, and they move on. But the Mustangs have been fighting hard this game, and so it's really anybody's match right now. Okay, we see quite a few kind of finding their way over here. Let's check up on Siege 48321. as he is.
Throwing frag grenade. Shield deployed.
Here we go. Stay back.
Ooh, Mimi Wolf is down. Siege 4831.
Swapping mags.
Ooh, and we see 4831 pushing in through one wall. Ooh, we're gonna spectate that because he looks like he's getting ready to make some moves. Oh, that was inappropriate. Siege 4831 being pushed on by the shield. Not able to do anything here. Shield backs back out, but we see Siege taking some damage. 4v5, 3v5. Oh, and Hubcomey takes out Juan, and now we have a 3v4. It's always good there. I mean, you're not going to win every fight, but having your teammates there to back you up and trade those instantly creates some space for you guys. So, Hubcomey spectating right now. All right. Don't think I've heard so much language here. All right.
Stop you right here.
Apologize to those of you guys watching. So, Hubcomey, big kill there on Siege 4831. And now it is a 3v3. Comes down to this 45 seconds. MRH does not need to do anything. They just need to hold out. And we see them trying to push in, but not able to get past the shield. Oh, wow. Bunch of big damage there to Bogus Bracelet. Oh, Hubcomey drops Kyle. I Love Uzi drops Siege, and it is now just down to 4832. Who goes down? MRH winning round 1 of the playoffs versus the Mustangs, who fought so hard this game. Just had a couple rounds go in MRH's favor, and MRH ends up winning. What a well-played game there for MRH. Well-played game there for the Mustangs. And, yeah, really good plays there from both of them. So 16 kills there for Kliwa. And you see a much more even kill there for the Mustangs this time. Everybody kind of pulling their weight. Again, it's been a really great time working with these kids, seeing them grow and get better. And it was a great last match here versus the Mustangs. You guys played really well, and thank you guys for playing us here. All right, so that is going to be it here for MRH. We're going to be moving on to round 2, I think next week, and we hope to see the Mustangs next season. Everybody have a good night, and thank you guys all for joining us.